sagde du.
Forstår jeg
Ingen
godt.
problemer.
Det ville jeg også være, hvis jeg var dig.
Interviewet, det kommer her.
Hi, Robbie.
Hi, darling.
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, Rob.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, very nice to meet you too. Shall we start the interview?
Let's do that.
Okay, all right, okay.
So, obviously, I want to talk about your new album. Congratulations on it.
Thank you.
I know that it's a very special album. Why you're laughing already?
Well, no, I'm just laughing at you. No, it doesn't matter. Go on. Well, all the albums are very special, to be honest with you. At this moment in time in my career, you know, I've enjoyed such a massive, huge purple patch of, you know, success, and, you know, the albums being massive and the tours being huge, etc., etc. You take 3 years off, and you know, with Rubok's coming out last time and it not translating so well with the people that normally, you know, put my record in their homes, you start to thinking, you know, has your ship passed? Is it, you know, inevitably in people's careers, there's got to be a, especially when you're so high, like I've been for so long. And,
but do you feel like you've been kind of low, or?
Well, you know, one's mind can wander off into several different negative tunnels of doom. And it's an important album, like the others have been important, but right now it's like a, hey, remember me? Do you still want what I do? So that's what's going on.
What would you like your fans to take with them when listening to this album?
You know, I'd like them to enjoy it. You know, there's hopefully, which is my hope every time that I release a record or release an album, hopefully they'll enjoy the songs as much as I've enjoyed making them. You know, from my bedroom in Los Angeles with my friends from Stoke, we just get up in the morning, get a cig on, get the coffee on, nightgowns, and try to bash out a song. And all the lads that I've worked with on this album, my friends from home, we're not musicians and we can't play anything. But, you know, we've got computers and we know how to work that. So it's kind of a very, you know, even though the album's very, very, very pop, it's got a punk ethic to it, because the people that are writing it can't actually do what we're supposed to be doing. But it's turned out as a very grown-up record. Apparently, that's what I've been reading. But what I'd like the people to take away from it is exactly that. I get excited about each song, you know, once they're written, and I bounce around the bedroom, or I play it to death in the car, or me and the missus get excited about it, etc., etc., etc. And if I just imagine that, you know, the people that buy it and listen to it feel the same way I do, makes me immensely proud.
That makes sense. Do you still get nervous before reading reviews and?
Reviews aren't something that you should read, ever. Having said that, I do, because I'm addicted to pain. It's just a game, and it, you know, kind of a lot of it doesn't make sense, and, you know, it just depends which magazine or which newspaper, whether they're on your side or they're not on your side, whether you've pissed them off in the past, whether you're going to piss them off in the future, you know, etc., etc. A review is, for me, in my home country, is never a review of the music. It's a review of who they think I am. And, you know, I don't mind bad reviews as long as the record's massive. You know, I seem to be doing all right.
I don't know if you know that it's actually a secret that you're in Denmark right now, like the public doesn't know, because otherwise it might go crazy with fans and people wanting to take pictures and stuff.
Well, there was an awful lot of policemen outside.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I know I'm big, but this is a joke.
No, I'm just thinking, like, it's been 3 years since your last album. Can you actually, like, walk in the street now in England and in LA without...
I can in America, because I'm not famous there, but not so much in England. I can do, but it'd take me a very long time to get around.
Is that why you like Los Angeles?
Yeah, it's just easier for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's I'm not complaining. It's fantastic. I've got a wonderful life. I've got a wonderful job. You know, I've got. I'm very, very fortunate to be doing something that I love. But some things that come with it just a bit uncomfortable to me. You know, I'm not a very sociable person. You know, I know my friends, and you know, I like chatting with them and getting along with them. But then, you know, the outside world's all a bit confusing and loud for me. And it would be whether I was famous or not. Just, you know, just so happens that I live in Los Angeles, and, you know, the weather and the lifestyle out there suits me and suits my soul.
I'm thinking it's often hard for people to get new friends when they move to a new city. How did you manage to get new friends in Los Angeles?
Football.
Yeah?
Yeah, football. I built a five-a-side football field at the back of my house.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. And it's beautiful. It's on the top of a mountain, and it's all encased. And there's floodlights, and there's speakers, and a clubhouse. It's the most unbelievable football pitch. It's what you would dream that you could do when you're a 9-year-old, you know, and I've done it. And what I used to do is when I used to go out is, you know, if I was out, I'd start a conversation with somebody about football, and then say, well, I play, and I say, well, give me a number, and come up to the house and play. And before you know it, you know, there's 50 people that want to come up and play at the house on a Tuesdays and a Thursdays, and on a Monday and a Friday, I should say. And before you know it, you're playing football with people, and, you know, you see how they are and you see how they behave, and you go, do you want to come and have a drink, or do you want to come down to the house, etc. And then you take it from there. I've made lots of friends through football.
I actually, speaking of football, have a present for you. Christmas presents.
Wow, thank you. Ooh, an autographed Danish national top. It's not been worn. Fresh, box fresh.
I'm just thinking.
That's wonderful, thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm just thinking, if England does really bad in the World Cup this summer, then maybe you could root for Denmark.
Are they through? Are they in the World Cup?
They are.
They are?
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for Denmark anyway. There's a few countries that I've got a soft spot for, and
what are they?
Denmark's definitely a country I've got a soft spot for, so I'll be rooting for them.
Cool. You're good friends with Peter Schmeichel?
Yeah, I know Pete, yeah.
How did you two meet up?
We did a thing called Soccer Aid, where it was England versus the rest of the world, and he was in goals for the rest of the world, and my best friend managed to dink him. Awesome goal. He still thinks that my friend actually mishit it and it was a fluke, but it wasn't. Yeah, and Peter came and played piano on Feel at the last gig that I did here, and that was pretty special for him and for me. You know, he's one of my heroes.
Have you kind of arranged your time so that you can watch the World Cup this summer?
Oh yeah.
Arranged your schedule so that you have like 2 months off? And
oh yeah.
Yeah. Stupid question.
Well, my whole career gets put on hold when there's any important football games on. I just don't work.
What are you doing for Christmas? Are you going home? Or?
Be going home with the doggies and the missus and the poker and the quizzes. That rhymes. Too much food, etc., etc. So
what else is Christmas like in the Williams family?
It's a time of giving, a time of loving, it's a time of laughter. It's actually the most wonderful time of the... All right then.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
Merry
Thank you,
Christmas,
darling. Merry Christmas.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
And congrats on your amazing album.
Thank you very much. Thank you.